Wrestling a la mode. Have it a la mode.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Tuesday Night Tacos. Only mere days away from the very first Saturday Night Sunday live special coming to your Earth from ours. It is going to be an exciting event today. We've got some tag team action to kick things off, and we even have the heavyweight champion of the world in action tonight. Yes, that's right. Andre the Giant is here.
Boy, I'm excited for this one there, my friend. We got some real great matches coming up, and having the heavyweight champion on, oh boy, it's gonna be something you don't want to miss. So, hey, grab your tacos and settle in. It's another Tuesday Night Tacos.
All right. Well, before we get to our first match, it has been confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting it through my earpiece right now. Yes, indeed. We have heard from Ronald McDonald. He has accepted the challenge laid down by Ken Patera for a no-holds-barred match. So that means Saturday Night Sunday live event will be main evented by Ken Patera versus Ronald McDonald in a no-holds-barred match. Wow, that is a humdinger of an announcement to begin the night. I'm your announcer of the decade, Jimmy Harrison.
Brad, I'm retired wrestler Moose McCready, and I gotta say, that's what a chain of events. I did not think that our first Saturday Night Sunday event that was going to be broadcast over to another Earth is going to be involving Ken Patera, a wrestler who actually was just trying to retire. He was just trying to, go off into the sunset. He paid his dues for doing that thing to the McDonald's restaurant all those years back. He went did some hard time, come out, wanted to help the kids. Now, he got jumped in the back by Ronald McDonald. Now, the McDonald Corporation has denied having anything to do with Ronald McDonald. They even said that he'd been fired years ago. But I don't know about that. But Ronald McDonald now, he's accepted. And so we're going to have Ken Patera, fine wrestler, but somebody who's been out of the game for a while, going up against a corporate mascot.
Yes, that seems to be the case. Now, I don't want to take away from the incredible action we're about to have here. The Hart Foundation making their Saturday Night Sunday tag team debut, going up against Power and Glory. Do not want to take away from that, but yes, indeed, it is going to be quite the main event. Wow, Ronald McDonald choosing to accept. Now, normally I would say that is a fool's errand, but it seemed like Ronald McDonald was quite the, enhanced individual when he attacked Ken Patera.
Buddy, you're going to have to be. I mean, Ken Patera is an Olympian, but you have to have a little something in the tank there. But speaking of having a little in the tank, here comes Power and Glory. This will be an interesting one. Cocky young upstarters and the Hart Foundation. Man, we got some really great matches tonight. Jimmy, I'm very excited. I'm still a little reeling from everything we saw on Friday Night Fajitas as well. And even from last week here at Tuesday Night Tacos. It's going to be a good night. And a heavyweight champion, you say, in our main event? Oh, boy.
Yes, indeed. Now, this match actually has a little bit of history as well. The Hart Foundation. Turns out the Hart Foundation have wanted to compete already, even in the house show circuit, even non-televised. That's what fighting men they are. But Power and Glory stole the keys to their car. and they won't tell them where they put it. And so, here we are. Well, that's just a little rib there, Jimmy. We've talked about ribs before with the tag team division. Oh, boy, that almost over right there. Jim Neidhart was like, whoa, buddy. I mean, come on now. It's, it's just a little fun between wrestlers. Well, you might want to tell that to the Hart Foundation, who had to hitchhike just to be over here. That terrible clothesline. That could be it. Bret Hart could be out on his feet. Oh, barely kicked out. Wow. See, that is probably going to be in Power and Glory's favor. I don't know if that deserves a chant that much, but hey, the crowd is fired up. But you see, if the Hart Foundation have been hitchhiking all the way here for their match to try and get the keys back to their car, they are probably not at 100%. Boy, you betcha there. There was one time I was up wrestling in Saskatchewan. I was fighting against the big Yukon, big man, and came out and my car wouldn't start. Just done. And of course, back in those days, I was known to partake in a few frosty beverages, so I was kind of one of the last ones in the parking lot, and there was nobody to help me, so I had to walk the Moose Jaw to the next match. And let me tell you, I was in no good mood that night. I faced off against this little Italian guy, and man, he mopped the floor with me. I was just like, I just want to go to bed. So yeah, Hart Foundation, this could be Power and Glory's kind of ticket to victory. Well, so far they've done an excellent job of isolating the Hitman. And the Hitman, Bret Hart, is fighting back. I mean, he is oh, wow. He's an Intercontinental Champion. He's a Heavyweight Champion, a Tag Team Champion. The man has pretty much done it all. He's come back to the Tag Team division with his brother-in-law. Oh, boy. And Hercules ran right into a bear hug. Now, I don't think that's going to be it. Yes, Power and Glory have done too much of the damage. Had Bret Hart softened up Hercules, I think there could be. Wow, Hercules really laying in with those clotheslines tonight. Could have softened him up, could have been the end. Jim Neidhart is a powerful man. No doubt he could make someone like Hercules tap. But once again, I'm sure that both of them are not doing so great. Oh! After having to hitchhike God knows how many miles to get here tonight, because Power and Glory have stolen their car keys. Well, yeah, Jim Neidhart, man, he's usually a lot more rambunctious, as it were. Now, he is doing good against Hercules. It would probably behoove Power and Glory to make a tag. I don't know if Paul Roman's really excited to get in the ring with Jim Neidhart, but, got to do that, especially if you want to keep up that advantage. Wow, man. Have you been watching Stan Hansen tapes or something? The guy's just, uh-oh. Well, might have been watching hardcore matches. He puts the apple down, but it did allow Bret Hart to be tagged in. Oh, my, and that just shows you what kind of condition the Hart Foundation are in after having to hitchhike. Bret Hart, obviously seeing double, thought Hercules was there when he was on the other side of the ring. And, of course, since everything hurts twice as much on the outside, that devastating miss. Oh, my, it's not looking good for the Hart Foundation right now. Well, maybe they shouldn't have kept their keys in such an easy spot of Power and Glory. I mean, I'm not saying Power and Glory are no dum-dums. I'm just saying they probably found it very easy to get those car keys. And maybe they shouldn't have, kept them in such a public place. Well, I guess the counter to that would be that nobody should be stealing people's, oh my, car keys. Bret Hart, now they have until 20. He's putting the sharpshooter on his opponent. It hurts twice as much on the outside. And he's tapping. Oh, man, he's tapping, but it doesn't count. Yeah, but if he wants to count out victory, I mean, that is one way to do it. Hercules ain't moving. We're already up to 15. He's taking it out on Paul Roman now. This could be an easy way for the Hart Foundation to win in their condition. Up to 16. Well, it looks like it might backfire. Hercules is getting up, and Bret Hart has broken the count by running outside. That could have been a very smart tactical move on the Hart Foundation. Whoa! Didn't think Hercules could do that. Oh, tried it again. Oh, it's like he unlocked a new power and tried it too many times. Uh-oh. Oh, Hercules reverses it. Now, Hercules has definitely been damaged with all of this. And that was a smart tactical move by the Hart Foundation if they're not doing as well as they seem, which, judging by this match, they are not. However, Hart got to let this temperament get the better of him and broke the count. Although it looked like Hercules may have made it back in before. Regardless, that's in the past, and now these two are slugging it out on the outside. Hercules is definitely in trouble. He's taken a sharpshooter. He's now taking a knee breaker. He is in a lot of pain. If he goes back in the ring, they could pin him easily. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no, Hercules' first thing is to tag. Tag, baby, tag, because he's going to be in a lot of trouble. I mean, look at this. Again, 20 count, but he's going to get back in the ring, but he's getting back in the ring real slow. And Bret Hart is... Oh, well, he hit him with the dive there. Almost took himself out. Bret Hart is pissed. He wants those car keys back. He's been beating the crap out of Paul Roma every chance he can get. Now he's getting an apple. Oh, he throws the apple. Oh, boy, that was dangerous. That could have been the end of somebody's career right there. And now again, doing these submission moves on the outside, so very smart, because it hurt twice as much. That's the excellence of execution right there. Making sure Hercules, the strong member, the power in Power and Glory, if you will, is going to be pretty much a non-factor from here on in. Yes, but it's going to have to get him back in the ring or take the count-out victory. He keeps getting out. Oh, gosh. Side rush and leg sweep into the guardrail. Hercules is a mess. It is definitely... He could have gotten a count-out victory, I think, maybe twice. Or at least really made it. Oh, he's going for a hot tag. He's allowing it. Bret Hart really seems to want to take it out on Paul Roma, so he probably let this happen. But again, the Hart Foundation, I cannot expect being 100%. Even though they just went on a good offense, Bret Hart did on the outside. And Hercules is not going to be a good partner to tag in anytime soon. But here comes a very fresh Jim the Anvil. And Paul Roma wants none of it. He is out of there. And Jim Neidhart's deciding to stretch his body in unconventional manners. Oh, Hercules getting in a shot. Boy. Yeah, now well, we got two kind of fresh men, although Paul Roma's taking some pretty dirty hits from Bret Hart. But Jim Neidhart, definitely more fresh man. We're going to see. Oh, he's going for that power slam. But again, you know, the Hart Foundation, not going to be 100%. I think Jim Neidhart could have probably pulled that off any other night of the week if he hadn't had to hitchhike all the way here. Oh, boy. Paul Roma getting his, showing off the glory part of that. Look at this, doing squats. But there's an easier way to do squats. Oh, boy, now it's just breaking down. We got to blur out Hercules' butt there. Too good for TV.
Jim Neidhart turns it around. This is quite the match to start off the last Tuesday Night Tacos before our big event, which we now know is Ken Patera versus Ronald McDonald in a no-holds-barred match. Lord knows what that'll mean. And Jim Neidhart now having his way out, pinning in the corner. And not even a 2 count. Paul Roma definitely the more fresher man. Oh, Jim Neidhart taking Bret Hart back in. Now, Bret Hart did have the most... Uh-oh, the apple is in play, and apple-assisted punches. I was going to say, Bret Hart definitely had the most success against Power and Glory so far. But that is definitely going to concuss you, especially if you're already weakened from having to hitchhike so many miles. Bret Hart putting up a valiant effort. Oh, my. Paul Roma is definitely in trouble. You know, even a weakened Hart Foundation is still a dangerous, dangerous opponent, and Power and Glory definitely know that.
Bro, yeah, you're getting stomped out with... Oh, boy. Oh, man. Paul Roma, you can see him. He can't see straight. He got blasted with that apple. And now, well, Hercules is going to have to come save. Like, if Hercules can't make it in, this is it. This is it. The sharpshooter going to end this match. Oh, Hercules makes it in. He's so beaten up, I'm surprised he was able to make it. But that just shows you, like you said, the Hart Foundation, even weakened state, are dangerous opponents. Power and Glory finding out this whole taking of the keys is kind of a backfiring. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Boy, the pile driver. Hercules better get back in there if he's got enough juice left in him.
He might not have enough juice in him. No, he doesn't. Bret Hart did a wonderful job of weakening Hercules so much he couldn't get back in. And the Hart Foundation looks like they'll be getting their car keys back from the Power and Glory, being able to travel to the next venue in style, that being not hitchhiking. Well, what an exciting first match. Hart Foundation showing us that even when they are weakened from having to hitchhike all the way to the next venue, they are a force to be reckoned with. I wish I could say the same for the next match, but, well, it involves our man, the Birdman, Koko B. Ware, the Money in the Bank winner. He'll be challenging Andre the Giant later this week for the heavyweight title, an incredible opportunity for such a man as Koko B. Ware. Now, the problem lies that Koko B. Ware is kind of on a losing streak, starting with the draft special, and then moving on to last week when he took on an opponent to try and toughen him up, as he said. And no offense to the opponent he chose, Outlaw Ron Bass, but he even failed at that. Or did he ever? Outlaw Ron Bass just beat him silly. So Koko B. Ware's got a better opponent for tonight, yeah? Well, that's the thing. He is definitely going up against another opponent that is tough as nails in Greg the Hammer Valentine. But here's the thing, folks. Is this really the toughest opponent that he could get? As we saw on Friday night, fajitas, Bruno Sammartino took on Giant Gonzalez in one. Ricky Steamboat took on The Undertaker in one. David and Goliath matches are possible. Koko B. Ware seems to be, I don't know, not living up to the full potential, not going for the hardest opponent he can find. And it keeps coming back to bite him in the butt.
Well, one might say if we can't even take on the likes of Outlaw Ron Bass and Greg the Hammer Valentine, which again isn't not saying that they're not tough men, but I'm just saying if we can't even take those men on, how in the heck does he think he's going to be able to take on Andre the Giant? Like, really, the undefeated Yokozuna would be a really, really good test for Koko B. Ware. But no, he's decided to face off against Greg the Hammer Valentine. Again, tough man, but not really as tough as he could be getting, you know?
Yes, I think most of the world agrees. They've been asking Koko B. Ware. It's not like Tuesday Night Tacos does not have its share of tough, huge opponents that could give Koko the insight into what it's going to be like in the ring with Andre the Giant. Well, some may say nothing can get you prepared for Andre, but still, something. And Greg the Hammer Valentine, I just don't know.
Well, and here's the other thing about, Greg the Hammer Valentine. He still don't have any bloody hammers. Man, the desk was a little loose, and I was like, dude, come over here, man. You just need to hammer that in. And he's like, what do you think I am, a tool man? I said, no, man, you're the Hammer Man. It's your bloody name, Greg the Hammer Valentine. Where's the hammers? And he's like, Moose, I swear to God, stop doing that. It's just a name. It doesn't mean I need to carry around a hammer. Well, buddy, Why would you call yourself the hammer? It's like 97 cents at the tool store. Just go get yourself a damn hammer and carry it around. You Greg the Hammer Valentine. When you're a bad guy, you could like hit him with a hammer or something. Or you can help him with a desk. And now the desk is still wobbly. This desk is wobbly because Greg the Hammer doesn't have a stupid, bloody little hammer.
Well, I was wondering why it was a little creaky around here. Well, all right. The match is on, and Koko Beware already caught by Greg the Hammer. This is not going good for the Birdman. My goodness. You know, this has to play on his confidence as well. He didn't win at the draft special, which was already enough of an embarrassment. Oh, my, and Greg the Hammer's already going for the figure four. Oh, this is not good, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, yeah, he's got to watch it, too, because Greg the Hammer, you know, for being a silly little man with no hammers, he still can hurt you. And if Koko Beware gets hurt, Andre the Giant going to eat him for lunch. You know what I mean? Like, we really got to be careful here. You really got to make sure you can win this match. And I don't know, man. If I was a betting man, I wouldn't be betting on Koko after these past couple of weeks. Brr. Yes, well, so far, Koko Beware has put up a little bit of a fight, but he has allowed Greg the Hammer to already hit him with one of his... Oh, well, there we go.
Brr, okay. You're doing a little bit of damage. That's good. That's good. All right, Birdman. Come on. I think you can pull off if we can pull off a real good victory here, really show the people he can take on a tough man like Greg. I mean, it's not really gonna... What the heck? Oh, man. The drunk dads are here already.
Oh, my. Oh, this man is trying to find his place back in the audience. Oh, he's beating up Greg the Hammer. That should be a disqualification. Oh, man. Oh. The state of the security. Oh, my. Okay, Greg the Hammer beating off the drunk dad. Oh, once again, I can't... He's putting the figure four. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you get in the ring with the Wrestling a la Mode people, this is what's going to happen to you. Do not come into the ring.
Well, it kind of looked like he didn't know... It kind of looked like he was woozy there. He didn't know where his seat was and ended up out in the ring, but... Oh, God, Greg the Hammer not only taking care of that fan, but almost taking care of Koko Beware there. Holy moly. He's slapping the figure four on everybody. Drunk dad slowly getting up. Gotta tell you, man, that guy looks real sad. Look at him, man. He looks like a sad man.
Yeah, my. Can we go one event without some audience member jumping the rails? Oh, maybe we should stop selling alcohol at these events.
Well, now, hang on there, Jimmy. Hang on there. Let's not get crazy, man. A cold, frosty brew is kind of good with watching wrestling.
I know, but I'm just saying, last week we had some karate kid run into the ring and beat up Butch Reed when he had the match won against Hulk Hogan. Now this.
Well, you know, there was something fishy about that. He definitely was a Hulkamaniac. He definitely got his autograph from Hulk Hogan after the event, but... Oh, boy. Well, you know what? We're kind of burying the lead here. Koko Beware starting to build up some offense. Even did a sunset flip onto that apple. Now he's taking the fight to Greg. This is the Koko Beware we need, where if we're going to stand a chance against Andre the Giant.
Yes, Koko Beware definitely showing off his... There we go. Oh, Greg the Hammer taking him out there. Oh, my. Oh, my. That is not pretty, but it will get the job done. All right. Throwing him back in. Showing off to the crowd. I mean, Greg the Hammer has every right to be cocky. He's let Koko Beware get his timing back, but he has taken on a fan and Koko up to this point. Uh-oh. Just as I say that, though, commentators curse.
Burr, it's Brain Buster. Whoa, Brain Buster. That could be... Oh, he's getting up, though, but he might be out on his feet. Let's see here. 1, 2, and the Birdman wins.
Not quite a complete clean victory because of that drunk dad, but one has to say, Greg Valentine did take care of that fan pretty much completely on himself, which means that he has no one to blame except himself for that loss. Well, that's good for Koko B. Ware. At least he won a match. One, again, must say that perhaps that was not the toughest match that he could take on, but at least it gives him some confidence in the people who are rooting for him and in himself going into the big match this weekend at Saturday Night Sunday, which will, of course, be live here on this YouTube and on Twitch, whatever that is, at 7 p.m. Central Time on April 26th. Here is a sneak peek to the poster. You can get that exclusively on Fourth Wall. If you sign up and be a QSMB member, you can come home with that digital goodie all for yourself. Brr, whoever painted that must be a real Picasso, a real Michelangelo, a real good painter guy. Good man. Free stuff for signing up at Fourth Wall, man. You should do that. What are you waiting for? They even asked me to Moose's thoughts. They were even asking me to write a little column about what I'm thinking about what's going on around here. And what I'm thinking there is that Koko B. Ware, gained a little momentum. We got the heavyweight champion coming up too, and whew, I mean, hey, if he gets hurt, that could really be good for Koko. Who knows, right? Right, you are, friend. But the next match, oh boy, does the next match have some big ramifications for Wrestling a la Mode. That's right, the next match involves two men who have been undefeated since Wrestling a la Mode split. Even in their draft matches, they were victorious. Yes, I'm talking about Terry Funk taking on Yokozuna. Oh my, this is going to be quite the match between these two. Boy, yeah, I gotta say, when Wrestling a la Mode split off there, I mean, you'd have to be kind of a fool not to think Yokozuna would be rising to the top. Terry Funk, though, I think he surprised a bunch of people by being just so technically proficient. Like, he took Vader down like he was nothing, and he survived that three-way dance last time, just beating everybody up. I mean, he has proven he is quite the scrapper, and honestly, if I was Andre the Giant, I mean, I'd be a little worried about either one of these rising up a little more. And I think that's exactly it. This is going to prove who is the number one contender for the title on the Tuesday Night Taco side. We'll see how Friday Night Fajitas responds to that, and I'm sure whoever wins this will face off against them. And the next number one contender, whether it be Andre the Giant or Koko B. Ware, will be revealed. But my, if I was Friday Night Fajitas, I would not be wanting to face either one of these men. And if I was Andre or Koko, I would also be very wary of either of these men. Well, Terry Funk, man, he just looks ready to go. Yokozuna, Yokozuna took down the Macho Man last week. That's a big, tall order right there. He took him down pretty convincingly, too. This is, whew, I don't know who's going to win this one, I would normally say Yokozuna, but Terry Funk has shown that he can go up against big, big men and take them down pretty easily. Yes, if I was Yokozuna, I'd be worried that this match is going to begin exactly the way the Vader one did, with Terry Funk sweeping him down and applying the toe hold, which again, going to slow down mobility, weaken you, and make it so that a lot of that offense of Yokozuna's isn't going to hurt as much. And he may not be able to be fast enough to avoid Terry Funk. Terry Funk, usually known as more of a hardcore wrestler, really showing off his technique. But that's just what happens when you get Wrestling a la Mode around. You start getting these interesting matchups and these interesting ways of taking on people to you on the other earth. Yep, that's right, buddy. All right. Yokozuna entering the ring. He looks ready.
Burr. Hey, just want to say again, I'm really excited for this Saturday. I'm really excited to be live with all you people on the other earth. I can't believe that the QSMB Corporation finally figured out a way. You know, over the months they've been expanding. You notice that? Like, it's not just us going to that Earth now. They got that silly little show that keeps invading our satellites. We got little shorts on the YouTubes and the TikToks. Where some of the art is being shown off, and again that fourth wall, man, oh man, showing a good community, just like Terry Funk showing a good game plan. I can't believe Yokozuna fell for that. You would think that after watching the Vader match, he would have found a way to get around that, but no. And Yokozuna's got to be careful. I don't think that'll be it, but you never know. Yeah. He's definitely weakened the big man already. We'll have to see if Yokozuna can respond to that, or if Terry Funk is once again... Oh! Yokozuna in trouble. Taking a breather on the outside. Collect his thoughts and reset the match. There we go. Oh, yes. Terry Funk got to be quicker. I guess against Yokozuna, everyone's quicker. Yeah, it's one of the only matches if I was in, I'd actually be quicker than Yokozuna. You know what I mean there? All right, well, Terry Funk. Boy, he's in control. He has been in control since the beginning. Oh, how is that even possible? Was he full of helium or something? Well, that Terry Funk, he just keeps showing off what he can do. Now he's going to the top. And... wow! That was spectacular! And unfortunately ended up not... oh! Unfortunately ended up with Yokozuna now in control. And now Terry Funk going outside to reset the match. Smart man. Well, yep. But he's going for another aerial attack. Oh, boy. That's one thing we got to talk about again, is them satellites from going to your Earth, man. Sometimes the footage just goes real slow. You know, it was working fine, and then I guess, I don't know, something happened to this computer here, and, well, it's going to be a while before I can afford a better one, so it's just what you're going to have to put up with. I don't know what you're talking about. This is, of course, a corporation from a different Earth, so knock it off, Moose. Anyways, Yokozuna now firmly in control. Trying to get some words of encouragement from Mr. Fuji. Mr. Fuji seems to be interested in somebody in the audience instead. Referee getting in the way, and Terry Funk almost got back in control there. Terry Funk getting slaughtered in the corner. Not a good place. Oh, no. Not a good place to be with the Yokozuna. Boy, this put out Macho Man Randy Savage. Now, Terry Funk, he's from Texas. He is a tough hombre. He might be able to survive this. Ugh! But only maybe. Yokozuna not going for the pin there. Going for a traditional pin. Just showing that even a couple of seconds still means, oh, nope. That came back and backfired on him. I think if he would have went for the pin right off the bonsai, that he would have won against Terry Funk. But Terry Funk's still in this match now. Man, there's so much on the line here between these two. They are both undefeated, and oh no. Hey, look over here. Hey! Bertha! Who is that? Oh man, that is the dumbest looking white man I've seen in a long time. They got bleached blonde hair. What is this? Drunk, stupid, divorced dad night over here at this town? Terry Funk almost stole that one. This obviously highly patriotic, maybe borderline fascist nationalist man with the tattoos that we probably shouldn't be reading. Oh no, Terry Funk. Oh, the man's getting in the ring. Oh, he's decided to leave. Oh boy, you gotta wonder. There's somebody. He's coming back in the ring. Would someone please get him out of here? Oh, Mr. Fuji saving the match. This drunk white man without a shirt is interrupting, and he seems to be trying to go after Yokozuna.
which just to me says once again he might be a little too patriotic, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, Elon Musk. Nudge, nudge.
Bro, we know exactly what you mean. He's basically a racist. Being a white man, he probably is, with tattoos and too American there. Terry Funk, I mean, he is... Whoa, boy, he's going for that moonsault, isn't he? Terry Funk is a... Oh, it's a back elbow. Somebody get this stupid man out of the ring. He's just a prima donna. This man must be a prima donna in real life. He just must be like, hey, I need all the attention all the time. He's probably been... He's definitely been divorced. I mean, nobody gets that many tattoos and looks like that stupid. Is that a tattoo on his neck? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Security is lacking in this town. This guy is making a mockery of everything we stand for here, just entering and exiting the ring again and again. Oh my God, and a fireball.
Boy, this match has everything, and none of it, some of it I don't want. Terry Funk. Oh man, even a fireball not gonna take down Yokozuna? Mr. Fuji's gotten involved. This is just, I mean, it's been Terry Funk ever since that drunk white man came down. Finally, Yokozuna, I mean, I think Yokozuna was in control. He might have been able to win the match, but we got this stupid white man just running in and out of the ring, going, yeah, no, you can't hide your... Whoa, he's busted open Terry Funk. He's busted open Terry Funk now. Both men are getting real mad. And he's showing off to that stupid white guy. What a stupid-looking guy he is. What's with the blonde hair? Just have a natural hair. I'm almost bald. I'm fine with it. Yeah, Mr. Fuji can't get too involved. Keeps coming back in the damn ring. You know he wants to take on Yokozuna. You know the beer is telling him that he could probably take on Yokozuna. When he sees Yokozuna, he's like, I can't take on Yokozuna.
And he's made Terry Funk bleed, and now another bonsai drop. This could be it. Oh, Terry Funk kicks out. Oh, man. If it wasn't for this stupid white man running in the ring, I would say this is an all-time classic. These two have given everything, have taken each other's biggest shots. Terry Funk has shown more heart in kicking out of 2 bonsai drops. He is busted open and bleeding. Yokozuna has taken massive leg damage, interference from drunk dads, and Terry Funk's best hits, and he still keeps on coming. This is amazing.
I don't think that drunk guy knows what he's doing, man. He's one of those guys, one punch probably just knocks him out. Man, you know what he's probably doing? He's probably doing this for his dad. His dad probably didn't love him, and he's like, Dad, maybe if I dye my hair blonde and act like a complete goof and be, you know, quasi-nationalist. Oh, well, hang on. Since the match is over. No, Terry Funk kicks out. I'm going to continue with my rant. Maybe if I, you know, I put tattoos on myself and I look all jingoistic and crap, maybe you'll finally love me. And he doesn't. He doesn't, drunk man. Your dad doesn't love you anymore. Just get on with your life. Just, you know, the wife left you. All right, you stopped Yokozuna from getting out of the ring and getting a breather. Mr. Fuji tried to interfere, but Terry Funk, I mean, this match is broken down. This match is a travesty because of that drunk man.
Absolutely right. And here we go. After that pile driver, yes, Terry Funk does win. Yokozuna dumping out of the ground. I don't know where to start with that one. Terry Funk is hopping mad. He is trying to find out where that drunk man is. He wants a piece of him for coming into that ring. And I can't say I blame him. Oh God, he's gotten out of the ring. He's found that white man. He's whipping him all over. Oh my, the blood, the carnage. We can't show you that. Oh, that man is not going to be walking right for a very long time.
Well, he deserves it, man. We had an all-time classic between these two. And I mean, not to take away from Terry Funk winning. I mean, he earned it taking those heavy shots. But, I mean, you always got to think when you got interference from the crowd like that. What could have been? What could have been? Because Yokozuna was in control after that bonsai drop. Who knows? He might have hit him with another bonsai drop. It might have been over 5 minutes ago. Oh, mamma mia. I'm just, man, just go to the next match. I'm getting hot again. I'm going to start beating up the audience.
All right, my friend, all right. Well, how about this next match? It is a very interesting one. George the Animal Steele versus Kamala. Now, this one came up because, of course, every league has to have its interesting feature. It's, how do I put this delicately?
Well, I think what you're looking for is Sideshow Freak.
Well, I think I would have put it differently, but yes, that is kind of what we're going for. And both men have stepped up saying that I'm the one that's going to be the sideshow. And, well, we can't have two, so here we find ourselves. I don't know if this is going to settle the score tonight, but both men definitely want to prove to themselves and to each other that they are, in fact, the special attraction, we shall say, of Tuesday Night Tacos. George the Animal Steele coming on down with Captain Lou. He is looking fired up. He's also looking into the audience to see if anyone is going to be stupid enough to jump the ring against these two.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, everyone else that we've seen so far tonight, they've been professionals, right? Like, they've been, you know, Greg the Hammer, he's going to beat you up. He's going to cripple you. And Terry Funk, he's going to wait till the cameras are off, and then he's going to beat the tar out of you. But, I mean, they're professionals. They're going to, during the match, they're going to keep it professional. But these two, you try and jump the ring, you're probably going to get bitten in half by one of these guys. You know what I mean? I mean, Kamala, he's strong. He could probably just rip you in half.
Yes, I once again cannot stress how important it is for the audience to remain in the audience and to enjoy the show and not jump the ring or wander down as we've had in the past two matches. My goodness. There must be something in the beer around here tonight. We're hearing that the last man, who the police have in custody now, is weeping. And yes, our jokes have been confirmed. He is a divorced dad whose dad does not love him, as he's been weeping to the police officers and trying to get their love.
He's probably going to get the love of the butt end of a shotgun if we're not careful there. Anyways, this is going to be a real interesting match right here, man. Not going to be a lot of technicality, you know what I mean? It's just going to be a lot of weird men running at each other or beating each other. My kind of match, actually. Give me some popcorn, baby. This is going to be good.
All right, here we go. Kamala, both men charging. Both men are definitely going to show no fear. Kamala already hitting him with that double choke bomb. Oh, no, that's not enough. I mean, here's the other thing. Both men are tough as nails. It is going to take quite a bit to take these two down. I don't know why we're getting a Fight Forever chant already. There must be some really good beer in the audience tonight.
Well, oh man, you know, I do like a cold one, a little bubble, little frosty brew, but holy heck, people, you gotta pace yourself. Just like George the Animal here. I don't know about either of these men know how to pace themselves, but George the Animal definitely did not like that choke bomb, so he's getting that arm. Whoa! Got a vicious kick to the head. Yeah, another pin. Yeah, who knows? Kick to the head might knock him loose. Yeah. Kamala, man, if he goes for that splash. Whoa!
Well, maybe the helping of Captain Lou Albano. See, the manager's getting into a fight here, too. Oh, bear hug. Oh, stopped. Slick has taken off a turnbuckle, so Captain Lou takes off a turnbuckle. That's going to be bad news for both men. George the Animal. Now, these two could definitely brawl on the outside. They could brawl anywhere. Oh, my. George the Animal, this has been a back and forth match so far.
Well, we got a sneak peek up his skirt.
All right. Okay, George the Animal. Oh, George the Animal looks like he was looking for the finish. Kamala wisely got out. Oh, but he couldn't escape. George the Animal locks in that Kimura lock. He loves taking out the arms. Kamala fighting out, but again, that's going to weaken the big man.
We're not going to weaken his strength, though. He got him right up there, and bam! Oh, the exposed turnbuckle. Oh, boy, that metal just cuts right into you. You know, you look at my forehead, you see I've been busted open quite a bit. And a lot of them are the exposed turnbuckle. You got to watch out for those things. Boy, and here we... Oh! Slick dropping an apple right on George Animal's head. That is borderline assault, baby.
Well, he got away with it. And now, Kamala having his way on the outside. Of course, the 20 count. Oh, and another headbutt. Wow, everything hurts so much more on the outside. And, of course, these two are proving it. Oh, there we go, being thrown back into the ring. Kamala should get back in. Should keep up with the killer instinct here. George the Animal is down, but I guess that just shows you that these men may not have the technical prowess of being wrestlers. They're just very tough, strong men.
Well, you can't teach technique into a man, you know? Whoa! Running into each other like two freight trains. Yeah, one of them a real hairy one, I guess. Boy. Oh, boy, Kamala going for that splash. Oh, boy. Oh, he got him. Boy, that could be it right there.
Yes, George the Animal's taking some hard hits. Oh, and he can't get up from that one. Wow. Dominant performance by Kamala. Again, I'm not sure if this is going to solve the issue of who's the special attraction on Tuesday Night Tacos, but Kamala has definitely made a case that he is a special man. Wow, that was brutal and brief. George the Animal Steele can't be happy about that one. Neither can Captain Lou Albano. We'll have to see what happens as the weeks progress. But of course, we have ourselves a pay-per-view special event coming up this Saturday. Saturday Night Sunday live event, which will be Ken Patera versus Ronald McDonald in a no-holds-barred street fight. But that's not the only thing we have going on. We also have the Money in the Bank winner, Koko Ware, taking on Andre the Giant. Andre, who is still scheduled to fight in a few matches. And we have the tag team titles up for grabs. That's right, they are vacant currently, and the Natural Disasters will take on the British Bulldogs to see who is the tag team champions.
It's a stacked event, baby. You need to sign up for Fourth Wall today. You need to join that community. You need to get that poster that's been spent out a long time and really get ready for a real great time.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm being told there's something going on in the back. Oh my, Mr. T and what is going on here? Mr. T has assaulted Virgil. They're in the backstage here. This must be because of last week. As we all know, Mr. T was the winner in a draft special. Oh my, they are fighting up very high.
I'm scared of heights there, Jimmy. I don't like this one bit. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, they better be careful.
Yes, and Mr. T tried to take his revenge on the $1 Million Man, who was one of the, oh boy, who was one of the picks. Definitely used his money and influence to be one of the last picks. Mr. T took exception to that. He believes in fair play and all of that, and Mr. T tried to go up against Ted DiBiase. Of course, Mr. T, more of a street brawler than a wrestler, and so Ted DiBiase easily out-wrestled him and won, and it seems like Mr. T is taking out his frustration on his bodyguard, Virgil.
Boy, this This is exciting. I mean, they're up high. I hope they're going to be okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Get away from there, guys. Whatever it is not worth it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, go to the elevator. Ding. I like the little bing. Little bing. Okay, well, Virgil's showing why he's the bodyguard. You know, he's no pushover. He might not be a wrestler. Oh, boy. He might not be a wrestler in the truest sense, but, you know, he knows how to be in a scrappy fight. That seems to be what this is right now. Oh, my. They're destroying everything down there. We must be really careful about what's going to happen next. Virgil going up against, trying to fight for his life against Mr. T. And right now, he's doing a pretty good job of it. Man, these two better be careful. I don't know if security is going to be able to make it up there on that catwalk before this fight is over, but... Oh, my! There's the boxing blows. And an Alabama slam. Oh, my. Mr. T might have bitten off more than he could chew. Well, you know, when you really think about it, Ted DiBiase, he's such a great wrestler. But he's really just been using Virgil as kind of that, oh, boy. Just been using Mr. Virgil as like a bodyguard. We've never really been able to see what Virgil's really been capable of. And, boy, he's kind of impressing. Oh, that'll do you right there, boy. Well, this is a backyard brawl. Anything can happen, so Mr. T biting off more than we can chew. But, you know, my friend, we're assuming that Mr. T jumped Virgil. Are we sure that's what happened? Or did it happen the other way around? Well, that's true. When we came in, Mr. T was in control. I just assumed. I guess we'll have to find out later after who did what. But right now, oh no. These two men, I must say, this is not worth it. Oh, just play safe. I know that's in wrestling a la mode. No. Be careful. You don't want anyone getting really, really hurt, especially days before a Saturday night Sunday. All right, Virgil fighting back. Oh, my God. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we can't show you any more of that. Oh, my God, Mr. T. Mr. T is down. He is, oh, I don't know if he's breathing right. Oh, my. Oh, this is just, oh, folks, we need a moment. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, well, at least I'm happy to say that Mr. T is moving all of his ligaments and is conscious. Is he being transported to a medical facility? But, oh, that was too much. Where, I gotta say, you know, this fine sport, you know, sometimes people go a little overboard. But I did hear from the back, I was asking people in the back, it was Virgil that jumped Mr. T. We thought, because Mr. T was, when we went to the back, Mr. T was in control, we thought that Mr. T had jumped Virgil, but no, Virgil jumped Mr. T, and I don't know. Maybe the $1 Million Man really has it out for him. Took offense to the fact that Mr. T had offense to him, but it's going a little overboard there. Yes, well, we have to put our professional faces back on, Moose. That was, just wish our best for Mr. T, because we do have a semi-main event that is guaranteed to please. Junkyard Dog taking on Sid Justice. That's gonna be, wow, that's another Titan match right there. Boy, you're not kidding. Sid Justice versus Junkyard Dog. I like seeing the Junkyard Dog. I like to grab them cakes, you know what I mean? Usually chocolate cake. But I'll go for angel food cake, and I don't mind. I like maybe chocolate orange. Chocolate orange, man. Yeah, chocolate orange cake. That's some good stuff right there. What's your favorite cake? Yeah, tell me down below. Tell me down below. What kind of cake would you have with tacos? And Jimmy, what's your favorite kind of cake? Well, I got to admit, a nice pistachio is actually,
go for some of that right now. How about we go get some cake after this special here, huh?
Buddy, you're on. I definitely go for some cake. Oh, yeah, here he comes, baby. The Junkyard Dog. Now, I gotta say, as an old-time wrestler, somebody who's scrapped with this guy many times, if there's somebody who's an uncrowned champion, heavyweight champion, if there's someone who deserves to be at the top echelon, who deserves to have a title shot, if not a title run, I'm going to say, man, it's the Junkyard Dog. I like this man. I like everything he stands for. I like his ability, how good of a scrapper he is, a fighter, and just how good-hearted he is. He's a good man, and it's a shame that he hasn't been able to rise to the ranks.
Well, here in a wrestling a la mode, you just never know. Junkyard Dog may be the one who is able to rise in the ranks, I should say, finally, with a thinned-out roster. But unfortunately, he has got quite the challenge ahead of him. Sid Justice, not looking too happy. Definitely not looking too happy after last week. He's going to be looking to take on some more opponents there and prove his worth.
Well, as we saw, this episode has been crazy, so I don't even know what's going to happen anymore. We've had drunk dads running in. We've had backstage brawls that have ended in tragedy. This has just been a little too much, but I will say that the big men who think that they can't be touched have, in fact, been beaten pretty much over the last couple of episodes. Undertaker failed, Giant Gonzalez fell, even Yokozuna fell, although, again, that one real controversial. But this is going to get good.
Yes, we're going to be getting more word about how that man was just able to come in and out, and play mind games with the mighty Yokozuna. Clearly, some kind of racist, as he was only picking on Yokozuna, but, well, what's done is done. We will have to see as the episodes progress. Of course, it's too bad. Yokozuna definitely could have been on Saturday Night Sunday's live event, going up against whoever Friday Night Fajitas is going to send as their number one contender. Oh my. Junkyard Dog starting off hot.
Well, boy, he's thumping them all over the place. Boy, better be ready. Gonna hit him with that power slam. That's gonna be it. Uh-oh. Well, he went for it. Sid said, no, I don't think so. Going for that bear hug. But Junkyard Dog just didn't even let him really get it synced in there. These two are gonna really try and prove it, because coming up next is the heavyweight champion in his first match in Wrestling a la Mode, Tuesday Night Tacos. Just days before, he's going to defend his title against Koko Ware. And now he's got to be thinking he might be going after, he might have Terry Funk after him.
Yes, that's going to be quite the match should it happen. But Friday Night Fajitas still has to show us their contender, number one contender. The fight spilling out to the back, or to the floor, I mean. Sorry, I'm still a little scrambled after watching that horrific fall from Mr. T. That just, I feel for Mr. T's family, that's for sure. And the $1 Million Man, if he did send Virgil to attack him, like your back sources say, man, when Mr. T is back on his feet, that is 2 humiliations in a row that Mr. T has suffered at the hands of the $1 Million Man, and I don't think there's going to be a third. I don't think Mr. T is going to allow that, and woe to the $1 Million Man.
Well, I mean, but on the other hand, he's got a lot of money, and when you got a lot of money, you can pretty much get away with anything. That's, that's the trick they pull. They divide us by gender, by ethnicity, and by this, and sexual orientation, and this and that, and there's only one real struggle, and that's the rich versus the poor.
Yes, yeah, you said it. Meanwhile, uh-oh. Oh, boy. Sid Justice is getting back into this match now. Junkyard Dog is going to have to show us some of that tenacity that he is known for. Oh! Oh, well. Can't really power slam and pick up a man if your legs give out on you, and that's what Sid Justice is hoping on. Well, he's really going to work, just taking down. Oh, well. Whoa! Taking him apart. A little more methodical than Sid Justice is usually known for, but hey, you know, he wants to get back on those winning ways. This is the way he's going to have to do it. Oh, and a little bit of brutal strength just like that. All right. Oh, he's not going for the apple. Uh-oh. He's catching a breather. All right. Well, luring him onto the outside doesn't seem to have worked. Junkyard Dog now taking it to him. And now the two are scrapping on the outside. Of course, a 20 count. Oh, my. Uh-oh. Everything hurts twice as much out there. You saw as Bret Hart was able to take apart Hercules in a weakened condition by taking him to the outside. Uh-oh, and here comes the apples. Well, we've had drunk dad. Oh, boy. I'm going to say we've had drunk dads run it in. We've had massive falls. We've had all sorts of things. Why not apples? Uh-oh. Here comes the thump power slam. Sid Justice better watch himself. 1, 2, and... Oh. I think that was a little bit of a... I don't know about that count, but the match goes on. Sid Justice is out, and uh-oh. Those headbutts. Sid Justice is absolutely in trouble now. The strength of Junkyard Dog is not to be messed with. Burp. Uh-oh. Burp. Burp. All right. Well, sometimes we get hit in the head with apples, and then we get concussed, and that's what happens. Look, this is all a shoestring thing, all right? The computer's barely holding everything together, and obviously sometimes the Stream Deck just conks out on us. But hey, you were telling me before to keep this on the down low, buddy, and we're a corporation and all that, but now, okay, look, just level with me if we're doing kayfabe or not. Yes, we are. Shh. Anyways, Junkyard Dog making Sid Justice bleed. And, oh, he almost had him tapping out there. Oh, missed him. Sid Justice, I think, was going for the choke slam. Junkyard Dog saw it coming and deked out of the way. Junkyard Dog is surprisingly agile for such a strong man. A lot of people forget that just before it comes and bites them in the butt. That's Sid Justice now back in control. I doubt that's going to put down the Junkyard Dog. Well, I don't think so. This is a good match so far, though. Showing how tough these two are. Oh! He was going for that power bomb. You just know it. He was going for the power bomb. Junkyard Dog seems to have an answer for everything Sid Justice is going for. Boy, wow, he's just choking him out. That's a little that hardcore mentality there of, where Junkyard Dog was wrestling back in the day. And we still have our heavyweight champion up next. That's going to be quite the match, quite the main event before we sign off. And we'll be back for Friday Night Fajitas, and then we will be live on that Twitch and the YouTube for Saturday Night Sunday live event. Ken Patera versus Ronald McDonald. Oh! Both men going for a clothesline. Sid Justice, the first one to get. No holds barred match. We've got heavyweight title match. We got tag team title matches. We've got number one contender matches, and I'm sure we'll have some grudge matches. It'll be events you don't want to miss. Make sure to sign up at Fourth Wall. Join the community. Get the free digital poster. And get ready for wrestling a la mode action. Brad, get ready for QSMB, man. There's a lot of other stuff that's coming out. And not just us, We're just one show in a corporation. And it looks like both men
needing a bit of a breather. Junkyard Dog throwing Sid out. I mean, these two have been going hard. I know we've been kind of distracted with some other stuff, but they've been going at it hard. Oh, Obama. And it's got to be taking the toll on both of them. Oh boy. Well, it looked like both of them were trying to hit a big move out here. Oh, missed with the... Oh, he might be a little woozy there. Well, he didn't wooze there. But yeah, hitting each other with a big hit on the outside where it hurts twice as much might be the only way. Ooh, to get an advantage here, because both of them, oh boy, both of them are just hitting each other hard, and neither one is budging. Yes, this might be the only way to get an advantage. Take it to the outside where there's a 20 count and do some damage. Now he's putting him into the corner. Ow! He's obviously trying to bust the man open like he's been busted open, but so far, not happening. Sid Justice getting back into the ring. Oh, he's telling him it's over. That incensed Junkyard Dog. Oh, man, he's going for it. He hits him with it. Oh, my, that could be it. He lured Sid Justice right into that, waited for him to taunt, and then bang! The Junkyard Dog. Wow, what a showing. Well, I'm very, again, I'm just impressed with this man. He took the challenge on head on, and he did himself a real good showing there for the fans and for us. Got something to really be proud of, but I think maybe the story now is Sid Justice being loser. We're just not going to take that sitting down. You're going to have to come back down and come up with a different game plan, because whatever he's been doing, it just has not been working here at Tuesday Night Tacos. It is a good point. It has not been a good run for Sid Justice. But speaking of runs, we still have our main event coming up, and that, of course, involves our heavyweight champion of the world, Andre the Giant, who has been on an unprecedented run. He has taken all comers on, and he has beaten every one of them, including Hulk Hogan, is now going to face Sergeant Slaughter. Now, in the lead-up to this heavyweight title match, I have to say, friend, Koko Ware has chosen inferior opponents to Andre the Giant, whereas Andre the Giant seems to be reaching a little above a Koko Ware. No offense to Koko, but Sergeant Slaughter has been heavyweight champion and is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Well, I agree with you there. I think that he really has Andre the Giant. Like, this is kind of dangerous for Andre. Again, we're only a few days away from the title match. Sergeant Slaughter could, beat up this man. Now, it's not for the title, but I mean, he could injure him, and he could prove that he could be a #1 contender. And that is kind of dangerous for Andre the Giant. But Andre the Giant's so confident in himself after this incredible run as champion that. Well, I guess he feels he can take on someone like that. And for all the confidence Koko Ware has, after just beating Greg the Hammer Valentine, if Andre beats Sergeant Slaughter, that's got to send a shockwave down to Koko that he can take on someone like Sergeant Slaughter and still win, less than a week from the main event. Then, what does he think of his chances against Koko? It is definitely mind games. But as both as Koko Ware found out last week, and as Andre may find out tonight, those mind games can backfire because you are using another human being to play those mind games with. And there's no way Sergeant Slaughter is going to go along with whatever Andre would like to happen. And so, well, what a main event. Andre looking confident and as big as ever. But here comes his opponent. No slouch at all. Yep, he's, you know, this is a man here. See, this is the right kind of patriotism. It's not too, it's jingoistic, it's nationalistic, you know, but Sergeant Slaughter doesn't seem desperate. I know he's carrying an American flag, but he just kind of likes the American flag. He's never very desperate to get people's attention. You know, that guy who ran in before the Yokozuna match, that guy was desperate. You could just feel the desperation radiating off of him. Just, please love me. Where Sergeant Slaughter's just like, I don't care if you love me. I'm going to be who I am. And that's a lot more powerful statement. It's not a nationalistic statement, although Sergeant Slaughter would probably say it is. But in my opinion, it's more just like a human statement. No matter where you are, just be who you are. Don't get tattooed up and go shirtless and being all stupid and please love me. Yeah, no, don't do that. And don't jump the guardrail and come into the ring. All right. Man, my companion is hot about that still tonight. But we have got ourselves a hell of a main event here. Here we go. They meet in the middle of the ring, and Andre gets in the first shot, putting on a sleeper hold. Oh, my. Well, Sergeant Slaughter getting out of that pretty easy, but man, those massive trunks of arms wrapped around your head, that's not good. Andre the Giant, he may be slow, but he is so powerful. And as we have seen, he can be put through anything and still come out the champion. It is going to take a miracle. It's going to take someone of strong strength and stature to topple this man down. Can that man be Sergeant Slaughter? Boy, yeah, you know, honestly, imagine if he does win tonight. It ain't for the title, but, you know, Terry Funk, everybody, the Wrestling on the Mode commissioner would be like, wait a minute here. Now, wait a minute, you know? I don't know. Could be very interesting. Very interesting for Mr. Koko Beware. And Andre the Giant, pretty much in control, going to the outside. Oh, yeah. Andre the Giant is not above going to get an apple. This man has done everything he can to keep the title. You got Bobby the Brain out there. He's going to use an apple. Oh, boy. Well, that could be the game maker right there. He really put that on to Sergeant Slaughter, and now, well, that could just be it. The mighty strength of, wow, not even one. Andre's a little surprised at that. The mighty strength of Andre the Giant means any move, any simple move could just end the match. He's that strong. Let's see if, oh, Sergeant Slaughter can get some momentum going, and there we go. That's a good start. Boy, I'm on the edge of my seat here. I'm telling you, Sarge is a tough man. If anyone could go up against someone like Andre, it's him. And, you know, Andre's definitely showing why he is, oh boy, the champion. Out wrestling and out maneuvering Sergeant Slaughter. Slaughter's putting up a little bit of a fight, though, you know, and he kicking out before, too. Like, he ain't going down without a fight. Oh, Andre with a running low drop kick. Wow, boy. Is he just showing Koko Beware? Like, he can do whatever Koko can? I haven't seen that kind of stuff before. Oh, well. It is quite the match for Andre so far. He's just dragging Sergeant Slaughter around. You definitely think that this is all a message to Koko Beware. That he can just do whatever he wants to the man. And so far, Sergeant Slaughter has been tough, has been tenacious, but has not been able to counter any sort of offense against Andre the Giant. He says he doesn't even need the apples to take down Sarge. But he doesn't. He just busted them open. Now, Sergeant Slaughter has been known to get real hardcore when he sees his own blood, so that might come back to bite him in the butt, but I'm telling you right now, this is just an Andre. Oh, boy. Whew. Well, I did say things could get dirty if we saw his own blood. Yes, finally, Sergeant Slaughter putting some distance between him and Andre. This has been Andre's match completely since the beginning. This is time for Sarge to try and prove that he's got some fight in him. Uh-oh, he's going for a pile driver. Oh, my. We only thought the Ultimate Warrior was capable of that. Okay, well, here we go. Let's see. I don't think one pile driver is going to take out Andre the Giant. Nope. But, That was a good hit. That's what Sarge has got to do. He's going to have to put his all into it. You know, you got to put every ounce of strength and vitality. You got to put every ounce of yourself into this. You're going to topple someone like that. Oh, boy. Bobby's yelling at me saying, you're not actually a drill sergeant. And Sarge is trying to explain, yeah, it's just a character I play, you dumb. Well, maybe it's still real to Bobby. Anyways, that brief moment that Sergeant had the victory seems to have been gone away. Oh, but my goodness, a fisherman suplex. That is, Andre's got to take a breather on that one, showing the strength of many men. And now Sarge taking that apple that Andre brought in. All's fair in love and war. Oh, Andre using Bobby as a shield to get him. He did not want to take those apple-assisted punches from the Sarge. Well, you definitely don't. Well, they're just fighting on the outside. This has been a scrappy little one. Oh, boy. Oh, he's using the Bret Hart. He's using the Bret Hart tactic. He's not going to win the match. He can't make Andre tap on the outside, but it hurts twice as much on the outside with that Cobra Clutch. Bobby Heenan really incensed. He's like, you can't win the match there. And Sergeant Slaughter's trying to tell him, it's part of a plan, buddy. Do you not know what a plan is? Well, Bobby the Brain just still. But the story of the match is that Andre is on the ground. He's out. And another Cobra Clutch. Oh, my. We're up to 10 already. Oh, Andre fighting out of this. But that had, since things hurt twice as much on the outside, that had to have had some damage on Andre the Giant. And now using the apple-assisted kicks to get in some more. But Sergeant Slaughter able to knock the big man down. He's definitely been able. Oh my, he's going for a body slam. Oh my goodness, this is a war, ladies and gentlemen. But I gotta be careful, man. I gotta be counter. Oh my God, there's no way. There's no way that this is gonna end with Andre the Giant getting counted out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh, Andre going. Wait a minute. Koko Beware. What the heck? Sergeant Slaughter. Wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? I think Koko Beware is confused. Wait. That's not how this works. Sergeant Slaughter is not the champion. What is going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Koko Beware is fighting Andre the Giant later this week at Saturday Night Sunday. Sergeant Slaughter, though, has just picked up the victory over Andre the Giant in a most controversial fashion, using the countout, which would not win him the title, but I mean, there's so much to process here. What is Koko doing out here? Why did he think he could cash in his Money in the Bank on a man that does not have the title? I don't know what the hell's going on here. This is the weirdest Tuesday Night Tacos yet, and that's saying a lot. Can we go back here? Sergeant Slaughter just beat the heavyweight champion. Yeah, by countout. But the Sarge is a military tactician. He knew he had to get the wrestling a la mode, which he knew he had to get everyone talking. And that's one way to do it. You know, it's a win's a win. He's won. Even though it's not for the title, and even though if it was for the title, he would not have gotten the title. He was able to pick up a win against Andre the Giant using that beautiful tactician that Bret Hart used. You know, everything hurts on the outside twice as much. He softened him up with the Cobra Clutch twice now. And it was enough to keep Andre dazed to win the match. But then Koko Beware is coming out with the Money in the Bank. Does he not understand? I don't think he does. I think he thought that was for the title, and he's trying to cash in. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this will not count. You can't cash in just on some random man. It has to be for the title. And he had already picked his spot. He's not just allowed to suddenly change that. At least I don't think. But again, it doesn't matter because it's not for the title. I don't understand what Koko Beware...
Koko B. Ware must have thought this was for the title, but it is not for the title. And now he's just picking a fight with the Sarge, which is not good. Where we're talking about, like, for anything, he should be out here trying to shake the hand of Sergeant Slaughter for softening up Andre. You know, Koko B. Ware won his match against Greg Valentine. Andre did take a loss. Now, Andre was able to get back in the ring right at the last second, but, like, too late. So who knows how hurt he really is. But, I mean, it's something. And now he's just incurring the wrath of Sergeant Slaughter. Slaughter going to beat him up good. I don't know what the hell's going on. This is something else. And, I mean, Sergeant Slaughter is, like, obviously trying to tell Koko he doesn't have the title to just go home. And he's not listening to him. Do we keep going with the match? Do we just keep letting it go? No, we're not going to spoil the fans from this. No, if Koko wants to pick a fight, I mean, I guess the other thing to think about is perhaps Koko just saw red from seeing someone actually beat the heavyweight champion, in which case most people do not think that Koko stands a chance, even beating Greg Valentine. And maybe that, mixed in with thinking it was for the title, he just came out here red hot, wanting to take a piece out of the Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, my! Sergeant Slaughter is beating the crap out of Koko, trying to tell him to stay down. But, oh, no, now Koko has been beaten up. This could injure Koko before his big match. This is backfiring spectacularly on so many levels for Koko B. Ware. Barges might say he might be the dumbest man in the Wrestling a la Mode roster. Like, seriously. The man has the Money in the Bank briefcase. He has the golden ticket. And what the hell is he doing here? Now Sarge is just beating the crap out of him. He got the Cobra Clutch on him. This is how he just beat Andre the friggin' Giant. Oh, man. Like, I mean, at least Sarge is going easy on the Bergman, because he knows he's got a big match coming up, but, you know, he is trying to tell Koko to stop it. Koko keeps trying to beat him for real. I mean, Sarge has got to defend himself, you know? Man, anything can happen in Wrestling a la Mode. It is true, my friend. Anything can happen. We've had drunk dads, we've had horrific falls, and now we have a failed Money in the Bank cash-in that I don't understand. He's going for the brainbuster. Again, even if he beats a weakened Sergeant Slaughter, he's not going to win the title. I don't get what's going on. Sarge is trying to put a merciful end to this, but again, Koko can be very injured going into the match against Andre the Giant. Okay, Sergeant Slaughter winning 2 matches in a row. Man, really showing you what a... Wait, no, he's not. Ladies and gentlemen, no, this is not how this works. Wait a minute. Sergeant Slaughter is not the champion. He didn't win by countout. What? Has everyone gone goofy? Is everyone gone goofy? I don't know what's going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have to take a moment and try and figure this one out. The commission is obviously buzzing in my ear, and they're calling down to the ring, but the fans are cheering a new heavyweight champion in Sergeant Slaughter. But that's not how this works. I'm not sure how or what is going to happen because of this. You're just going to have to tune into Friday Night Fajitas as we try and sort this out. This has been quite the ride, partner. Well, I don't even know what to say about this. Definitely come back for Friday Night Fajitas. Hopefully we'll have this whole mess sorted out. We'll try and have an update on Mr. T, and, Jimmy, my head hurts. I gotta go lie down, buddy. All right, well, for retired wrestler Moose McCready, I'm the announcer of the decade, Jimmy Harrison, telling you to enjoy your tacos and be back here in a few days for Friday Night Fajitas. Sign up at the fourth wall now and get the free digital poster before Sunday's big live event this Saturday. Ken Patera versus Ronald McDonald in a no-holds-barred match. And who knows what else we'll see after the chaos of tonight. Good night, everybody.